guys, welcome to my channel, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to you. So on to today's topic, which is extensions, weaves. We are going to look at several reasons why weaves are bad for natural hair. So the first point that I am going to point out today is moisture. So it turns out that our hair, especially our type of hair, needs more moisture than any other type of hair. So it needs to be watered like a plant. And because our hair needs moisture to grow, our hair needs moisture for it not to break, leaving our hair locked inside an extension or a braid for a month before we can actually remove our hair and see to it is a very, very, very bad idea. Your hair will break, your hair will very much break, and it will not grow, and you will not retain any length whatsoever. You probably also have trouble growing your hair because of this issue. So extensions are bad because you literally cover your head and enclose it in a very dry, dark place. Like, it's a very bad environment to be in. So our hair is a plant. Treat it like a plant. Moisturize it here and there with water. It needs water. Our hair needs water to grow, and that's why our first point of the day is moisture. So weaves are so bad because of this point. So we've already covered the point that our hair needs moisture to grow, right? So within a weave, you can only probably, if you do want to moisturize your hair, it's gonna really be on a very minimal. Like, it's gonna be so little, your hair will get so little water because it's like covered with the extra hair that is not actually yours, and you're trying to like somehow maybe spray in the water, and yeah, guys, it will not really go to every single part of your head. So it's like a very, very difficult situation to maintain natural hair when you are inside a weave extensions. So we have covered our first point. Our second point is that, okay guys, this belief that we had since we were young, that suffer for beauty, like you need to hurt for you to look good, is actually very, very wrong. Because you should not, like, getting plated should not hurt at all. Hurting your scalp, the pressure and the tension actually breaks your hair, and the worst part, that it breaks your hair from the roots. Your hair breaks from the roots. So let's take it to the next point, which is tagging and pulling in the extension, tagging and pulling the pressure from the extensions. So as you know, especially with the sew-in extensions, they first braid your hair, right? So they pull your hair, braid it, so your hair is already like pulled up and very in a very tight space, like in very tight and very painful already, before even the extensions are put in, which is a very bad thing. So if our scalp is pulled, especially because of the braids, right? We're talking about the braids at this point. Think about the braids at this point. We're not talking about anything else, just the braids. So if our scalp is already pulled and it's in pain, and you need to go take a painkiller because your scalp is like, your hair is pulled, it's so painful, this is a sign already that something is wrong. You should not go take a painkiller because your hair is braided. Actually, your hair should be free, your scalp should be free. Pressure and tension actually causes scalp issues such as alopecia, traction alopecia, which means that, like, some places in your head you lose hair because of the tugging and the straining. So with the braids already, we covered the point that you're already hurting, and it's not like the braids, the weaves, for excuse me, the weaves are not yet like inside, right? So now here comes the weaves, and now the lady that's plating you, she is like sewing it in and pulling it. So she's pulling it so that the hair can sit properly, or maybe you want a certain style for your hair, so she's trying to make it like look the way that you want it. So she's gonna like really gonna sew in really, really tight. Now, can you just take a moment and think of how your scalp is faring at this point? this is where scalp issues come in, like alopecia, thinning of hair, balding. Like your hair can become, it's gone from the roots, like she's taking it out from the roots, and like the pores will close and you can say goodbye, bye bye, bye bye, goodbye. So now, number one, no moisture, so your hair is already breaking because it's in a serious case of needing moisture, serious case of needing water. Number two, your hair is already, it's tight, it's being pulled already from the scalp, so much pressure is happening, you are in serious danger of getting some kind of scalp issue already, like as you are there. Number three, it's the weighing down. So now with the extra weight of the extra hair that you've put on your head, hair that is not also yours in the first place, is now weighing down, weighing down. So now your scalp is already under pressure. It's like your scalp is like already under pressure. It's paining, it's being, the hair is already being pulled. You add the extra weight which is of the hair, so now your hair is definitely coming out, right? Like the weight is already adding to the pressure and the straining that is already happening, so it's now coming out, it's coming out of your roots. So this is why we have cases of thinning. You come and you maybe tell me like, okay, here I've had a lot of hair in my head and suddenly I don't understand what's going on. My hair is less in my head. I'm experiencing thinning of my head. In fact, in some places I have bald spots. Like, am I going bald? Why am I going bald? There's no genetic anything in my family that allows for this situation to be happening to me. Sweetheart, it's the extensions. The extensions are not allowing you to care for your hair in the right way. That's why this is happening to you. So the other thing that I think that I've just that I'm adding to this whole point is identity crisis. Like, why are we so obsessed with textures of other type of hair, which is not our type of hair? Could you imagine that if you gave your hair the proper care that it needs, it could be the same length as your extensions, whether it be the Brazilians or whatever type of hair that you love to put on your head. So imagine that your natural God-given hair could actually be the same length as the hair that you put on your head. So you put hair, extra hair, other type of textures that you maybe love, that you think are better, or maybe you just do not know how to maintain and take care of your natural hair. It could be either. So please comment down below and let me know which one is it. And if you are actually experiencing thinning and balding of your hair, if this is happening to you, also comment down below and tell me what's going on. So in the next few weeks that are coming up, I'm going to be releasing a series on how to get hair back onto your bald spots or to grow your hair thicker back. Because for those of you who know me, I have been a lover of natural, of Brazilians, forgive me. I've been a lover of Brazilians in the past, and I've experienced all the things that I've mentioned. Maybe not the balding, but I've experienced the thinning of my hair, and I've experienced my hair not growing or flourishing in certain type of ways. But once I've stopped and learned how to love myself as a black woman, learn to love my texture, which is coarse, and like learn how to take care of my own hair. My hair came back. My hair is coming back. My hair is doing good. In my previous videos I've mentioned that I'm on a natural hair journey, so this is not the end, this is the beginning for me actually. So I want to grow my hair longer, thicker, more voluminous, but I decided I want to share my journey with you, maybe to encourage you also to take the step of maybe going on your own journey and finding it into yourself, to love yourself, and to find beauty in your hair. So to find beauty in your own natural black hair. So I'm gonna guide you, or per se show you remedies, natural remedies. Most of the time these ingredients can be found in your house, so I'm going to be sharing videos of these remedies of where that you can use to actually grow your hair. Very God, like God gave us everything. God gave us everything we need to grow our hair and to make sure our hair is healthy. So if you want to grow your hair, please subscribe so you can get notifications if I upload a video, and videos which I am going to upload, natural videos of how you can grow your hair. So if this is what you want, this is what you're interested in, if this is what you are interested in, please subscribe. um my channel is not only about hair, it's actually about skin as well. Natural remedies on what we can use on our skin, natural ways to make sure our skin are beautiful, radiant, and happy. So, but at the moment, I'm just going to focus on hair, how to grow our hair. So, in the next coming weeks, I'm just going to be releasing videos on hair, how to take care of your own natural hair, and then I'll go on skincare products, and natural remedies on how what to use for your skin. I also talk about self esteem, so I care about your mental wellness, and I also talk about spiritual health, of which I'm going to talk about here and there in between my videos. So, if you've reached the end of this video, if you've reached this point, thank you so much for your time. I'll see you again next time.